Okay. What is up, you good people? This is the Fallout What If here. And as you may or may have not known, I have done What If Deku was the reincarnation, or no, not Deku. What if Deku went into the Naruto universe part 2? Well, that's not actually the part 2. If I ever actually do that, where I'm playing games with people, or if I'm playing a game, don't think I'm just, it's just like that. Here's the thing that I was trying to do. I'm trying to talk to all you guys and to do that because my lawyer, aka my mother, wanted me to at least conversate with all you guys. And I thought, well, that would be a good idea. I don't conversate with everybody so often because I have also other things to do. And don't think you guys, and don't think that here's the thing. Don't think you guys that I don't see each and every one of your comments, because I literally do. I literally, like, every time, my old video, my new videos, my oldest to newest videos, I always check to see if there's anything new, or sometimes it will be notified to me on the YouTube thing. So yeah, I always just watch it, and it's always so boring. Everybody's like, part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2. It's like, yes, okay, you're going to get your part 2. Don't worry about that, people. I'm still doing this. This is a process from the gods themselves. But anyway, people, and also for the people who are watching my freaking what ifs, how do I say it? Yeah, you guys rock right there. To be honest, I actually just forgot all of your names right now, but I do know the ones that usually pop up in there, and that usually have like those pictures. I do know it was one person named King. It was also another person named Adrian. You know, the one that you'll see. Don't worry about that. Tina Valdez, which was actually a dude. I was like, all right, we got some women in the channel. It's like, oh no, it's somebody who's somebody who has a a ling, whatever. Everything is pretty much weird now. But anyway, this is the real part 2 to the story. I just gave you all the ideas, and also I'm going to see if I can wrap this up in probably 30 seconds. And here's the thing, for the people who want to make videos or who are inspired by me, the ones who are inspired by me, don't give me too much credit, because if you guys think I'm a 10, I'm probably a 5. That's how I lived my life. I just put myself even lower and lower and lower. But you guys, you all have the power to just do all this. This is you. And if you guys don't want to hear all this, just cut to the 4-minute mark, because I'll just shut up immediately and just start to the story. But hey, you guys all should just do your own videos. And I will watch the zombie one, and how you say it? I talked to Last of Us 21 before. A lot of times me and him do he does the dirty jokes, and that's how me and him just connected right there. So yeah. So all you guys who want to do videos, go for it. Hey, it might not be good at first. There's always something that's crappy. But just remember, you guys have the power to change that in the future. And yeah, you guys all rock. So anyway, this is actually the 4-minute mark, and now here we go. Now, Deku and Naruto have been talking to each other for quite a while about this whole having another Ninetales. And Kurama, the good Kurama, talks to Deku and tells him that, hey, there's something that you should know. Me and the Kurama that is in Naruto, the other one that looks like me, yeah, we're both in the same, but our chakras were split in two. So pretty much that's why there's both of us. You can control my chakra a little bit better, due to the fact that it's not coming from malice, it's coming more from just pure energy. Deku is understanding all this. He is writing this down on his notes. It's like this: Shikamaru, then Naruto. Shikamaru, then probably Sasuke, but then there's Deku in between. because he's also smart due to the fact that he writes notes every day. Studying is his main key objective here, people. There we go. I just like had a stutter right there, like a 5. Anyway, so Deku talks to Naruto about the whole thing. Naruto is confused, but would understand. And they say, well, he says, how did you get it? Naruto doesn't, not Naruto, Deku can't tell him. Why? Well, because Deku is basically secretive about this. He can't tell Deku this because he already promised Hagoromo about not to tell him. And this is when Deku's like, I can't say, really. I understand if you get mad, but I already promised somebody not to tell anybody, even you. So please understand, Naruto. Naruto just grabs him, or not grabs him, he pats him on the head and says, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I understand. You just gotta keep secrets sometimes. But don't worry. We'll get through this together. And yeah, pretty much that happens. Hiruzen talks to freaking Deku about this. And here's the thing. Hiruzen, like, loves the two of them. The broccoli and the cheese. He loves both of them. You know why? Because both are the ones that he usually spends time with. And Hiruzen gives Deku a bigger allowance due to the fact that he's actually much more better with handling money. But Naruto goes for the instant ramen thing. And a little bit, let's just say 2 out of, like, every year after, when Deku was 8, and I think they're now, I don't know how old they are now. I think they're 13 or 12. Over all those years, at least 1, 2, or 3 people started to look at Naruto in a different light. And you guys know why? Well, because Deku has been living his life with Naruto the whole time. And he's told people that Naruto's really cool at doing stuff like this. He's a good person. And they have Naruto, and hold on. They all think that, well, this kid does not have any reason to lie, even though they're probably living together. And they're like, yeah, some of them are like, nah, it's kind of hard to believe. But then others are just like, yeah, so Deku being there and convincing people little by little, that's a good thing right there. Now, Hiruzen says, well, you should please tell me why you have the 9 tails inside of you. Deku says, I can't tell you. Even though I really want to, even though I wish I could, I made a promise to somebody. And that promise, well, the person gave it to me. So it's kind of hard to just automatically tell you. Please, I hope you do forgive me. And Hiruzen's like, no, Naruto, you just... what am I going to do? You don't have to worry about anything, alright, child? This is probably a new thing for you, and probably you would feel like different. And Deku says, no, I don't. I know that it's scary. Sorry, I'm yawning. I was just having so much fun just like doing the other video. But anyway, Deku just explains that he doesn't actually fear the 9 tails. He's actually okay with it, even though it scares him. It pretty much doesn't, because that means he's exactly the same as Naruto now. Yeah, he doesn't know his parents, but yeah. And Hiruzen says, well, anyway, you should go home. You should go home with Naruto now. You guys might find a way to try to use his power. And yeah, pretty much that happens. Now, the whole thing goes as in canon. Deku basically, what's it called? It's Haku. Here's the thing, like the people in the in my freaking, let's say like, my what if on my freaking live stream. On the live stream, you guys wanted the harem, so yeah, I'm going to give them a harem. So for all you guys who didn't even actually say no harem at all, the guys kind of beat you to it. But anyway, this is when Deku just says, no. This is when Deku's going to have freaking, what's it called? Tamari, Haku. Let's see. Fu. How am I going to bring her there? Well, I'm glad that you guys are asking me soon. But really, Deku also talks to, Deku's also going to go with Shion. I don't know, the one that kind of looks like Hinata, but I can tell time in the movie. So yeah, you got Haku, female Haku, don't worry, it's a female. Female Haku, basically, Fu, after that Shion. And I don't know who else. I feel like having 3, but then I also said that I would put 4. Screw it, let's do Ino, alright? Let's just put Ino in it, due to the fact that it's Ino. And Ino's already talked to freaking Deku before. So yeah, pretty much the two, Ino talks to freaking Deku. Both are always chummy with each other. They're not enemies or anything like that. Naruto talks to freaking, what's his face? Naruto talks to, I really forgot what her face, oh, no. He talks to Kakashi, and Kakashi tells him, well, you should do well in the freaking exams. Because not Naruto, Deku talks to all the teachers because he's pretty much always placed with at least a different one. He's already been placed with Team Kurenai, and he talked to freaking Hinata about the whole freaking, he knows that Naruto, he knows that she likes Naruto, and that Naruto probably has called you cute once or twice before, and you should have more confidence in yourself. Hinata's seeing all this and kind of like thinking, you're probably right. But she doesn't see him anything more as somebody like to talk to. You know why? Because Deku respects Naruto, and he's not going to just automatically take the girl away from him. No, not that at all. Not that at all, people. Here's the thing. Deku just says, don't worry, I'm rooting for you two all the way. Besides, you two are pretty much a nice match. The moon and the sun. Well, basically, she's like the dark moon with the light coming from her skin, and Naruto's the bright light that always just goes around places. And yeah, the reason why I don't like having Hinata like just being away from Naruto, it's mostly due to the fact that she died for Naruto. Not only that, she's always like looked at him and has always like thought good things about him, and always was concerned. Not only that, she's loved Naruto more than anybody else in the village. Like, probably 3rd, or probably 4th if you don't count freaking Hiruzen for taking care of him. Or at least, you know, leaving him as a child and still worrying about him. And if we're talking about Kakashi, she's in 5th place. But she's one of the first people ever, like, when we saw her, to just automatically, like, talk to, or always root Naruto on. That's why I like having her on there. On freaking Naruto. Now, pretty much anything goes, but Deku's just on his own team. And the only one who could possibly be there is Sai. Hold on. And Haku. Now, Sai doesn't actually do a lot, but he has to be, he's told just to be there because, you know, Sai is Sai. And plus, since he's in the, I don't actually know if he was in the Anbu before, or if he was in the Anbu. Let's just say no. Let's just say no at all. No. Naruto's with freaking Team Kurenai. So everything happens as in canon. But here's the thing. Deku just pops out, tripping. because I forgot to tell you about the whole freaking Konohamaru thing before we even get to there. Deku defends Konohamaru and basically pushes on freaking Kankuro down. Kankuro was trying to attack, but Deku just was about to dodge. After that, Gaara was there, and Tamari says, "Well, aren't you a cutie?" And Deku says, yeah, thank you. You're not so bad yourself. You look very cute." And freaking Tamari was like, "Wait a minute, nobody's called me cute before." And she's like, yeah, thank you." And she goes on her way, and she's like, "Oh yeah, bucket list." That's how she feels right now. Now anyway, pretty much I just wanted to clear it off. But Gaara has already sent something within Deku. Naruto's already sent something with Deku and Naruto. Seeing that both of them have this weird mystical energy, or this weird energy within them. And Deku has already freaking met Gaara. It says, "Oh, hello. You feel somewhat familiar, or something about you feels weird." And this is when freaking Gaara says, I am the sand demon," and all that stuff. Naruto says, yeah, whatever. And Deku says, "Well, it's nice to meet you, Gaara." Freaking Deku, hold on, give me a second here. And yeah, pretty much he charmed Gaara, not by anything, but because of his kindness. It kind of like, offset Gaara a bit, but he was like, well, anyway, I should get going. And he just leaves, and he says, "Kankuro, Tamari, let's go." And yeah, this is when Kankuro is more scared of freaking Deku. It's like, wait a minute. Our brother can literally kill you, and you know this yourself, but you just decide to smile at him. If you're not scared of getting dying from sand, all coming around over your body, then I should be afraid of you. And yeah, Deku does talk to freaking Gaara as well again, and tells him, "Oh, hey Gaara. So, did you guys get the heaven or earth scroll or something?" This is when Gaara's like, "Just because we talked over there doesn't mean we are friends here. Just because we just because we introduced ourselves in the beginning doesn't mean we're friends." And Deku says, "Well, yeah, I understand that, but you're really cool, Gaara. Look at you. You have a freaking whatever that thing is on the back of your back. And the tattoo looks nice. Because here's the thing, Deku's so different. Not to the point, Deku's still Deku, but his shyness is gone. Like, mostly gone. Not only that, his freaking energetic self has, like, popped out because it was flowing with the power of youth. And yeah, pretty much all that happens. And he got confident because Naruto was always confident. That confidence that confidence, like, was given to Deku. Basically, Deku copied Naruto, and now he's like him. But he's not an idiot. He knows that Gaara is strong. And Gaara is, like, telling him, "You should leave now." And Deku says, wait a minute. Come on, let's not fight. Look. Can you guys at least point us to the way where other people, if you saw anybody that had like a heaven or earth scroll? And Gaara was like, "Oh, jeez, go over there. And if the next time we meet, I'll kill you." And Deku just says, "Well, Gaara, thank you very much. You have been so kind today. And Kankuro and Tamari, well, Tamari is like, wow, he's pretty cool like that. Just rubbing, like, just blocking all that freaking negativity. Kankuro's all like, no, I'm not going to mess around. I'm not going to fight Deku anymore. Screw that. If somebody can be so happy to meet somebody, he's either retarded or Super Saiyan. And I don't think he's Super Saiyan. But I don't think he's retarded either. But anyway, Deku gets his Earth Scroll, goes to the freaking, goes to the freaking, what is it called? He goes to the, what was that place? Oh, he goes to the freaking middle or something. He goes to the exit. After that, now he's going to fight with others. Here's the thing. He's going to fight Kankuro. Everything has happened as in canon, but a couple of things. Haku and Sai, they're not there. But Haku is somebody who is right there, like, cheering on for Naruto. And Hinata feels kind of, like, a little jealous because of all that. And due to the fact that Naruto has, like, Flying Rasengan. Yeah, Rasengan! Something like that. I don't actually know. I'm just bullcrapping with you guys. But yeah, Naruto has the freaking Nine Tails. Like, at least Nine Tails giving him a little bit of power. Just a smidge of overwhelming power. But yeah, pretty much Naruto just basically does a Flying Rasengan, going around him, going back and forth, basically freaking like coming closer because he's throwing like special kunai. And yeah, basically gets in front of him and basically does a Rasengan to his stomach. Akamaru gets knocked out due to the fact that Kiba hits him accidentally. And yeah, due to the fact that all happens, Deku has to fight Kankuro. But here's the thing. Deku knows more taijutsu. A lot more taijutsu. He's advanced a bit. And the whole fight with Sasuke, that doesn't happen. Nor does it happen with Naruto, because freaking Lee talks to... hold on, give me a second here. Lee talks to freaking Deku sometimes, and those two train with each other, and basically Deku hears what Lee talks about at times, Lee doing the same, and basically both of them have a little special bond due to the fact both are learning the freaking eight gates. Deku only mastering one. That is all he can master for the time being. But with the Kuruma's chakra, and let's see, Flying Rasengan plus Rasengan, I can safely say that, yeah, Deku's mostly OP in this one. But Naruto is as well. Don't forget, he's not a slacker in this one. Because Deku's here to always, like, tell him about other stuff. Now, anyway, what happens is this. Deku goes and runs to freaking Kankuro. Kankuro is just basically going to say, I won't let you hit me like last time. And basically Deku teleports right behind him, grabbing his body, doing a German suplex. After that, getting out of the way, having two clones right beside him to make sure something doesn't happen. Now, what does happen is this. Freaking Kankuro uses puppets, and one of them he's attacking one of the freaking clones. Deku just dodging and basically rolling around. A little more better than most, because he's not only just not only is he using freaking wait a minute. Yeah. He's not only just using freaking Flying Rasengan, but he's using also his what's it called, taijutsu evasion, which makes him much more easier. Makes it much more easier to like dodge and fight. But here's what's going to happen. Deku just used the Flying Rasengan on a spot where Kankuro doesn't even know it. He uses it on his hands. What do you mean his hands fall out? What the heck, Fallout? I thought this was going to be consistent. Fallout? Well, right. Because Deku placed a Flying Rajin seal, or a seal on freaking Kankuro's arm in the very beginning. Deku thought that probably he was going to fight him in the very beginning and says, no way, no, not this. I have an idea. Basically puts the Flying Rajin to make sure that if something did happen, he would be very prepared. Got that H2. Now anyway, people. Deku just goes right behind him and does a fake out. Kankuro was about to attack him, but missed due to the fact that freaking he can only use the strings with one hand. Or I don't know how the whole chakra strings thing work. I never actually knew, but I do know they're actual strings. And Deku grabbing Kankuro's freaking, what are those things called again? Kankuro's strings. He basically ties them up a bit. Now Kankuro has to try to get them out, but Deku just basically slams his fist onto Deku slams his fist to Kankuro's face. Kankuro feeling the pain, but feeling angry because of what happened. He should have just dodged and tried to do it while he was alone. Naruto cheers on freaking Deku because he basically won. Haku having this little burst of happiness, and her heart just basically skipped a beat, saying, "What is this feeling in my chest? I shouldn't worry about it right now." Deku was like, "Yeah, I won." And he says, "Hey, Naruto, did you see it?" Naruto's like, "Yes, I saw it. Look at you." And they're technically the same age, I believe. Don't quote me on this, people. But yeah, that happens. Now, gee, hold on. Deku and Naruto basically just do some stuff, talk, and it's Hinata's turn. Here's the thing. Deku's already talked about how Hinata's a good girl, and you should probably go out with her instead of Sakura. You know why? Because he's going out with Sasuke. Why Sasuke? Well, because he's the last Uchiha, and he has the emo. But anyway, people, this is when Deku sees Neji just going a little off on her. Because, the whole thing, Deku getting mad and Naruto getting mad. Both of them are looking red right now. Because Deku's mad at the fact that somebody who is as kind as her is getting hurt, but not only that, is getting hurt because of Neji's frustration with the clan. Deku says that's not how a true ninja would do stuff like this. Or nobody would do something like this. And Naruto gets a little frustrated because it's she basically said that Naruto's Nindo, because that is my ninja way. And Naruto getting mad at the fact that what happened, Deku just running, or basically just both Naruto and Deku basically just dash all the way to freaking in front of Neji to protect Hinata. And yeah, pretty much both of them just say, "You need to calm down." Deku saying, "That's right. What you did was bad. Not only that, it was pathetic. How dare you do this to somebody who doesn't deserve it? Or how dare you do this to someone who hasn't done anything bad to you?" This is when freaking Neji says, "Yes, you're right. How dare I? How dare I win? How dare I fight in the Chunin exams? Yeah, this is a Hyuga. this is the Hyuga business right here. Or this is a Hyuga thing. This is not something for you to meddle with. Shouldn't you both go back to the place where you don't have any... This is when Naruto just goes right behind Deku. Or not Deku. He goes right behind freaking Neji. Deku having a freaking kunai to his throat, while Naruto has a freaking kunai to his back. Says, say that again. Naruto saying, you want to say it again? Go right ahead. But you should know that this will be your last time saying anything at all. This is when the other ninja, when the Jonin come in and say, now, Naruto, that's enough. And Deku, you should know better not to do this. And freaking Hiruzen sees Deku's like pure hatred. Because Deku has hatred too. Don't get me wrong. Deku's not always nice. But when he does this, it's always for a reason. Naruto getting bullied. Deku feeling this pure anger, which is just anger itself, not the QB. Well, he didn't even have the QB. But yeah, pretty much he knows that nobody should mess with the people he cares about. Especially in a world that he's all alone in. Not only that, Naruto's advanced, like billions of years advanced in like the kindness department. But he's first place, Bakugo's second place. Basically, the only ones that actually treat him nice. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Deku's not going to have that. But now this is for somebody else, somebody who likes Naruto, somebody who's seen him and sees the goodness in him. To have that person just get hurt, all because of a clan and what they talked about. Yeah, and Deku just says, "I'm sorry, but we need to get this girl to a doctor quick." And the medics are on their way, and Deku's like seeing freaking Hinata coughing up a little more blood, and this is when Deku just grabs her hand, or grabs the parts of her that are hurt, and he just does what's called an advanced healing technique, which basically takes at least a good 70% of your chakra, and all the healing is basically going around Hinata's body, but it's not. He's still not strong enough to do all the healing. So yeah, he says, "You're going to be all right, Hinata. I just healed you up a lot, but sadly I wasn't strong enough. But you should just go lie down right now, all right? Don't worry. Naruto and me will, let's call it, do our thing, and we will win. Hopefully, either one of us goes to fight Neji. We will show him how strong and how capable people in last place are, and other stuff. I don't really know." But hey, give me a quick answer me this, people. This has nothing to do with the what if. But why do you see Deku's hair black? If it's green, then it should look green. You know what? Let me see this. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Freaking, it's because of the lighting. I was looking at this right now the whole time. Yeah, pretty much it's just dark. It can turn dark green in the shadows. But it still looks like Deku having freaking black hair. But hey, that's something else. So anyway, sheesh. Okay, I'm back. Now, Hinata gets to the hospital. Freaking Deku and Neji says, no, not Naruto and Deku basically grab like the part of blood. How do I say it? No, they pick up some of the blood and they grip tight, and they both promise Neji that either one of us is going to win. And if it's not me, then I hope it's the other one. Basically saying if it's not Naruto that fights Neji, it's Deku. and Naruto would hope that Deku would win. And yeah, the other way around, if Naruto was the one who's fighting, Deku would root for him and say that he hopes that Naruto would win. Basically like that. So, we're just going to cut off to the part where Jiraiya does his whole thing, perverted stuff. Deku talks to freaking Jiraiya. Jiraiya being the pervert, everything happens as in canon. But here's the thing. Both are given the chance to freaking summon. Naruto gets freaking Gamabunta, and Deku gets the Geezer Frog. Why? Well, because Deku played the law of averages. That happens. Now Deku basically goes around. Okay. Deku goes around with the old geezer. The old geezer trying to teach him Sage Mode. Deku getting a little bit understanding how the Sage Mode works. And Naruto learning how to do Toad Oil. Now, this all happens. Naruto and Deku basically do their own thing. And are teaching each other, like, different techniques that they learned today. And pretty much, let's see. You know what? Okay. I'm pretty much going to say what happened with the whole Neji and Naruto thing. Naruto beat him up. Him using Ninetales. Not only that, Naruto using the freaking Flying Rajin and using a much more powerful Rasengan. And it's like the full powered one. It's not like the one where you have to summon like 2 clones. So yeah, pretty much Naruto used a stronger version of the Rasengan. Basically one-shots Neji. And Neji's whole body is so like broken because he just flew into the freaking wall, cracking his body a bit. And yeah, now Deku fights Tamari. Tamari says, "Hey, Deku, you're going to fight me, huh?" Deku saying, "Yeah, please don't get mad at me. I was actually wanting to see, instead of taking you out on the battlefield, probably I could just take you out for some ice cream." Him just saying, "Hey, because how you say it? Because of him, like, talking to her and freaking, hold on. Because Deku thought she was attractive and he wanted to just talk to her, see, how things are going and how far things would be going. Naruto beating Tamari by basically throwing some, throwing some kunai that were special, and basically Tamari does the same thing, throws him all over the battlefield, and Naruto basically, told her, "Yeah, you shouldn't have done that." And she says, "Why is that?" And there was a freaking kunai on her, next to her. Deku, seeing this, took the opportunity, and her not looking a second later, Naruto basically goes Deku just chops her on the back of the neck very lightly and says, "Well, I guess I was caught one. Well, yay me." Now, this is what happens, and I'm going to leave it off here due to the fact it's 2 freaking p.m., people. And yeah, like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel here, people. This is the Fallout What If You're Here. Bye.